Polkastarter. Polkastarter have made some serious adaptations over the past year. They've actually shifted their focus a little bit within the plans for the Polkastarter ecosystem. I'm actually really positive about what they're trying to do here. I'm not fully convinced this is going to necessarily be a coin that sets a new high, but I'll get into that in this video about why I'm a bit hesitant about that. Before I get into any of it though, guys, if you're new to the channel, or even a returning viewer and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos I showed everyone that I was buying up all of these coins because I expected them to just rocket up in price, and you can see what the prices of all these coins were when I recorded and released my videos. You can also see the highs these coins hit a little less than sort of 18 months on, so a year and a half on. And what the profit would have been if you'd popped $100 into each coin when I released the videos, and then you'd sold, like I said, 17, 18 months on. And if you'd have done that into all of them, that would have been a $2,600 investment. Your net profit from that in under a year and a half would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now, I sold all of these, and since the market crashed, I've been buying up new cryptos, and I continue to do so. So anytime I find a coin that I think has big profit potential, I get in on it. And what I will do is I will jump onto the website that I run, which is copymycrypto.com, and I will let the members know about the coin. I will let them know what coin I'm looking at, what coin I'm going to buy, what kind of profits I think it can have, hell, what percentage of my money I'm putting in. It's completely transparent. They get to know everything. And then they can just copy along. What that does is remove the thousands of hours taken, the boredom of reading white papers, the irritation of looking at charts on a daily basis, because that's all I do. So when I find the winners, I tell the members about them and they can copy. Like I say, no work required. When I sell a coin, I also do the same thing. I'll let my members know what coin it is that I'm looking at selling, what percentage of my holdings I'm going to sell, and again, what I'm going to do with my profits, whether it's banking it or reinvesting it. And again, they can copy along, no work required. Now, if that's interesting to you, go to copymycrypto.com now. Just pause this video, read through the site, watch the videos on there, see what the members have earned. All of it's public record. You can verify it all on this channel. And then if it's something that sounds interesting to you, maybe I'll see you there. If not, no worries. Keep supporting this channel though, guys. Without you, there is no channel. So Polkastarter. Right, Polkastarter began as a launch pad. So Polkastarter was the launch pad for Polkadot-based projects. So it was the centralized fundraising platform. That's the exact terminology, I suppose, for it. For Web3 projects that are trying to raise funds while growing their community. So the platform supports what's called initial DEX offerings, IDOs, across the major blockchains like Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Polkadot, Polygon, Avalanche, and Celo. Initially, it started as a Polkadot-based one. Now, the platform allows you and I, retail investors, to invest in early stage cryptos. And these can be either NFTs, gaming, Web3 innovations, DeFi-based ones. You know, the list is endless. And it's a way for these projects to raise capital. It's also a way for you to get better price points, because you will get a pre-sale price, which is a lot less than when those coins often hit the market. Through Polkastarter blockchain, projects have been able to raise lots of funds. As a result, they've been able to, launch with some serious success. And the Polkastarter token is the utility token of the platform. So you're incentivized to hold Polkastarter and stake Polkastarter, and the more you hold and the more you stake, the greater allocation you'll get in the launch pad. And that means the more money you'll invest, that gives you a lot better profit potential as well. So in 2024, or at the end of 2024, Polkastarter released new community features such as governance and Polkastarter power boosters, which increases your allow listing success. Now, the founders of Polkastarter are a very experienced team of Daniel Stockhouse, Diego Martins, and Miguel Late. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Who are the CEOs, CTOs, and COOs respectively. And the team has over 30 members. I imagine it's a bit higher now. All have had successful careers, whether that's co-founding other projects or being serial entrepreneurs, as well as obviously talented computer scientists, particularly in Diego Martins. Now, over the past year, Polkastarter have adapted a little bit. So they've made significant advancements across their 4 key business areas, which is Launchpad, Acceleration, the Hub, and Gaming. Gaming's a bigger one. Now, gaming is the one that particularly interests me. So the Launchpad's always been up and running. The Launchpad's been pretty damn good. There's been some issues. They introduced a new profile system with a new updated KYC process. With the Acceleration, so the Acceleration was via an independent business, or the Acceleration pillar was run by an independent business unit called Poolside. The cohort features 4 unique projects, and they're confident that they have the potential to make a significant splash in the industry. Their mission with the Poolside Web3 Accelerator is to nurture, advise, and mentor the next gen of projects. So it's not just, because within launching a crypto project, there are so many facets that have to be considered. It's not just the development phase. Of course, that's a massive one, but it's the successful marketing of it. It's the growth of a community in it. It's the development of a network within it. All these things require knowledge bases prior to doing, and if you don't have the knowledge bases for, say, marketing, having someone that's had immense experience in marketing will benefit these projects hugely. So as an accelerator hub, I think this is as an accelerator focus, I think this is a very, very clever idea. It's going to give all these projects a better chance of a successful launch, which means everyone that's getting in on it, those early investors, have a better chance of huge profit potential. The hub as well is called Poolside Lisbon, and it's located in Lisbon's Web3 district. And the hub serves as a sort of meeting point and co-working space for like-minded individuals and organizations. So they've welcomed over 5,000 Web3 builders since opening the event in April. They're collaborating with brands such as Safe, MetaMask, BNB Chain, CV Labs, Hacken, The Graph, Genesis Chain, CryptoPunks, and others. So again, it's bringing together that network, which is so damn important. But the last thing, the gaming division. And the gaming is still such a growth area within crypto. So they've launched Game 3 quests, or Game Quests. I think that's just a clever way of saying game. So this enhanced version introduces captivating quests for the partner games, which has resulted in big responses from the gaming community. They have to acknowledge that virtually every single Web3 game is now collaborating with Polkastarter Gaming. The statistics from their campaign are pretty damn good. It's showing enthusiasm from the users. 34,000 quests started, 10,000 unique gamers, 190,000 missions done, 7,000 in-game missions done, over 12,000 quests finished, over 10,000 SBTs claimed, over 2,000 NFTs claimed. Again, they're growing the gaming hub within their ecosystem. And look, the idea of getting early access to projects, that's hugely profitable if you pick the right project. As you can see, there's an Omni Network Quest on testnet right now. Again, an opportunity for people to start earning. You've got Citizen Conflict. This is a project that's trying to raise funds at the moment. The Allow list used to be called Whitelist. It's now Allow list. God knows why. It's closed, but they're trying to raise $650,000. Now, if that launches and it does a 10x and your allocation was $500, you've made $5,000 nice and fast. And you can see the successful projects that have launched and the sort of the percentage gains that many of these have had. Blockchain Monster Hunt, as an example, gained 4,400%. Umbrella Network, which is a Oracle system within the Polkadot ecosystem. That gained 4,900%. Konami network 1,600. There's a lot of these that have just gained very, very well, and people that got in early made big profits. Polkastarter, I do think, is going to gain. I think this is going to get back up to a pretty good market cap. My only real concern with regards to Polkastarter is there is a little bit of like the enthusiasm for Polkadot within the crypto ecosystem has dwindled a bit, and Polkastarter might feel the effects of that somewhat. And that's kind of an odd thing to say, given that so many of the projects on Polkastarter are not Polkadot based. You know, for example, the one that is trying to gain at the moment, that's a BNB based project. That's a Binance Smart Chain based project. But what we have seen, excuse me, clearing my throat, over the past few years within crypto, and over the last 2 bull cycles, in fact, is different waves of how fundraising has worked. In 2017, we called them ICOs. ICOs kind of phased out. They were revamped, they were revitalized, and they started going by IDOs, initial DEX offerings, or IEOs, initial exchange offerings. We had IFOs. There were lots of different variations. It was rebranded, it was revamped, it was redeveloped. But what we ended up seeing was new different projects coming out with the new stamp of sort of approval of we are fundraisers. And I think there's going to be another shift in that because we keep seeing it. We've seen lots of different variations and lots of different shifts. So I think Polkastarter will do well. I think it'll probably hit $4. That's kind of where a lot of the volume was knocking around previously. $4 is a decent price point. Put it in a market cap of about $400 million. But what we've seen over the past 6 years or so is variations of this, rebrands, and I expect that we'll see a new method of fundraising or a new innovation within fundraising that will see a new leader in the fundraising space. And as always, fundraising cryptos end up doing very, very well and then end up crashing very, very hard. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Polkastarter, get left behind a little bit when a new innovation comes through. But as of right now, I do still think it's one of the best sort of fundraising mechanisms within crypto. And I do think this is going to still do well. It genuinely wouldn't shock me to see this run up to $10 as an example. But it's just historically we've seen the changes so often. I think we'll see another shift, another variation of Launchpad, another way of fundraising, and I think what will end up happening is those projects that refer to themselves as IDO-based projects will get left behind a little bit. If that doesn't happen, then Polkastarter leads the way, and it could easily hit double digits. But let me know what you guys think about it. I really like the accelerator hub idea. I think that's absolutely vital for upcoming crypto projects, because fundamentally there are so many projects that I've seen launch where there are just obvious weaknesses within the team, and whether that weakness is marketing or whether that weakness is community building or even development, and having mentors within the space that have done stuff successfully can only benefit projects. So Polkastarters want to pay attention to, because fundamentally, if that accelerator hub works smoothly, a lot of the projects that go through Polkastarter are going to have success. So there's profit to be made via Polkastarter, and it might not be the Polkastarter token that's the one that makes you the profit. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you like the idea of the accelerator hub? Do you think it's condescending? How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments. And guys, if you just want to take the work out of your crypto investing, if you want to make things easier on yourself, if you want to make the same profits as me but do absolutely no work, that is what copymycrypto.com is. is where I find the winners. I dive into the markets every day, and when I find coins like I did with Phantom when no one else did, I go onto my site, I tell my members about it, I jump in on those coins, and I tell my members what kind of profits they can have, as well as what percentage of my money I'm putting in. They can copy along, no work required. And if you want to see all about it and see what's happened in the past, go to copymycrypto.com now, read through the site, watch the videos, look at what the members have earned. It's all public record, so you can verify it all yourself. And if it is something that interests you and intrigues you, maybe I'll see you there. If not, no worries. Keep supporting the channel, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.